The University of Miami is commonly known as Quarterback U, but it could just as easily have another name.
You could easily say that University of Miami is D-line U. We talk about Quarterback U, it could be easily called Defensive Line U.
That's thanks in large part to Harold Allen, who coached a succession of great Hurricanes linemen, of whom Reuben Carter was one.
There was no better defensive line coach on the college level than Coach Harold Allen.
Allen's days at Miami began not as a coach, but as a player on some of the great teams in Hurricanes history.
Well, Harold Allen was a great football player. He played left tackle. In fact, in our great team of 1950 team that went undefeated and into the Orange Bowl, Harold Allen was the left offensive tackle, and Charlie George was the right offensive tackle.
A knee injury shortened his playing career, but Allen went into coaching. He tutored George Myra at Key West High before returning to the University of Miami in 1964. In the 19 years that followed, Allen coached 9 defensive linemen who went on to be All-American.
Two things that made Coach Allen a great coach was his ability to relate, number one, to the players, and the other was the ability to motivate. We were playing against Florida State. That was one of my first biggest games, and that entire week in practice, I kept standing up and peeking in the backfield. And I do that each and every practice for about 2 days. And all of a sudden he said to me, "Reuben, if you keep doing that, peeking in the backfield, you're going to be playing center field, you know, in a baseball game. That's what you're going to be doing." And sure enough, I got in the game, and I got knocked back about 10, 15 yards downfield. And I came to the sideline. He said, "When do you want to get that baseball glove?" And then he said, "Better yet, you might as well sit in the stands because you got knocked all the way back out of the stadium." You know, so he was that type of guy. He would really motivate you and make you want to go back out there and be the very best that you could be on the field.
And playing for Harold Allen gave UM linemen an advantage when they got their chance at professional football.
And when I went up to the Steelers in 1976, the Steel Curtain was there, and I was a long shot to make the team. And the reason I really believe that I made that team was because of the fundamentals Coach Allen showed me here at the University of Miami, and I was that much ahead of the other rookies at my position. In fact, when I got up there, my coach remarked on, "How do you know how to read like this? How do you know how to play like this, you know, and everything?" And I said, "Hey, I was taught this at the University of Miami," and that was Coach Allen.
One of the things that the pro scouts knew about the University of Miami linemen, they knew we'd be well coached in the areas of playing with the hands and feet and being able to rush the quarterback. I can remember him taking me through 15, sometimes 20 minutes of double teams, and that was every day. And I had to ask, you know, "Coach, why am I going through this? You know, why I'm getting all these double teams every day?" He said, "You might as well get used to it, because that's what they're going to be doing to you." And sure enough, it was true. I got double teamed, you know, while I was at the university, and when I moved on to Denver, I got double teamed also as a nose tackle.
Allen retired from coaching on top as part of Miami's 1983 national championship team. He later served as an administrator in the UM athletic department. Tonight, the University of Miami Sports Hall of Fame inducts one of its greatest players and coaches, Harold Allen.